So whether you've been raped, whether you've been abused, whether you've been stabbed, if you go live and speak about it, you want attention.
If you get raped and you come out, right, raising awareness for being a rape victim, you only want attention. That's his point. You want attention. You're a cunt.
He also went and found a girl that Daniel Cole was talking to at the time and made fake messages showing that Daniel Cole was calling this girl every name under the sun. So he decided to find this guy's Instagram account, post it on his Snapchat story, and even call things like a fag. So if ruining people's relationships wasn't funny, maybe homophobia was. So just a pathetic excuse for a boy who needs his ego checked big time.
Right on my hit list, keeping my distance, just checking the listings. I'm always aware of your current position. I just hold out to the perfect condition. Coming alive.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, today is the day, okay? Let's get started because this video is going to be a bit of a beefy one.
And don't get me wrong, I realise right now when you look at what I'm wearing, I've got the hat on, I've got the fucking whatever the hell this is. And I've even got the gloves, okay? I look really intimidating, I do realise that, but we don't need to be intimidating. We're just gonna have a bit of a chit-chat about my good friend, Lewis Clark. Right, so last weekend I had the great pleasure of going down to Manchester and seeing with my own two eyes Jake Paul turn into a human period pad and Logan Paul do the stanky leggers vision a 2014 Nene Vine. It was a bloody brilliant event, I can't even lie, okay? It was bloody great. But you know what? I want in. And I can already see the comments right now. You're all calling me irrelevant. I do understand that. But would someone dressed like this be fucking irrelevant, okay? Would someone dressed like this be the I would. But in all seriousness, I get that it's very unrealistic. But when you look at like numbers or whatever, which I really don't want to bring up, but just want to put into perspective, that's not a real word I can say. I feel like I'm actually developing a lisp the more I live. Basically, when you put into perspective and you look at a few people on the event, especially on my main channel, I get a few more views than quite a few of the people that were on that event. So basically I just thought, you know what, it's worth a try. I'll basically just shoot my shot more than Dan does on every Bambino Becky Instagram post ever. And if worse comes to worse, I am fully down for just doing this on like a small venue. We'll go to a small venue, we'll raise some money for charity, they'll take no profits, and we'll just have like an event. And they'll give me something to train for. That'll be fucking ideal because I'm getting a bit unfit nowadays, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting a bit old. But yeah, I just think it'd be quite fun and we can do it for a good cause, whatever. But with every great boxing event, there needs to be an opponent. And there's only one man whose name comes to mind when you ask me the question, whose carpet neck would you just love to swipe off their face? And instead of me telling you right now, I thought, we'll just get the laptop out and we'll go on live stream and see if we can sort this live. So, without further ado, let's go. So with that being said and the adrenaline running through my body, I went all the way to the upstairs of my house and decided to call somebody out. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for business, okay? Enough of the costumes, enough of the hat. Okay, I'll take the hat off camera because you lot will take the piss out my fucking hairline, won't you, little cunts? Right, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am here. I thought, you know what, instead of calling out the guy just on video where I could maybe like second guess it and maybe like edit out because I get too scared quite blatantly, I thought there's no backing out of this one. I've got the laptop, we're gonna live stream, we're gonna go all the way to you guys, and we're gonna call some cunt out. Let's get into this. And whenever you tweet Lewis Clark and say, fight Callum Markie at next YouTube event, he's got to do it, isn't he? Oh, Lewis Clark's ringing me. Oh, do we answer? Of course we do. Right, here we go.
And at that time, I did have a mad hatred for you on the point of, like, I actually want to fight you. But now, obviously, since we've sorted the beef and, like, you've seen that I've, like, kind of grown up a bit and, like, changed my ways with the way I made that video after Willie dropped his, obviously, I kind of see it in the point of, now, I don't hate you, and I'm sure you don't hate
me. What are you talking about me? I'm sorry, mate, but you're fucking like all of a sudden sucking up to me, and you tweeted yesterday saying let's go on the undercard. What are you saying? That's what I'm saying, right? Let's do it. But I don't want to hear any of this like sucking up shit and be like, oh, we'll squash the beef or anything. Like, and I promise you right now as well. And this isn't me trying to be like cocky or anything. Like, I've literally had fights before, like in competitions, like British championships and stuff in MMA, which isn't boxing. But I'm literally, if we do actually box, there will be some hatred in my body, and I will end up killing you, like legit. So if you want to do it, we do it. If you don't, you don't. It's as simple as that.
You're not gonna win. I'm sorry, bitch.
I've seen the video of you fighting where you literally slapped a bloke and he didn't even move, and that's with bare fucking knuckles. What makes me think you can do better with pads on your hand, mate? I like know how it is like to have fights and that in events. I know what it's like, and you don't. All you've got is a fucking kid that you literally hit a few times in a playground. That's a bit different, mate.
To run for England, so I've got that.
You've got to run. Are you still run for England? What the fuck's that got to do with it? Yeah, it's a good job you couldn't fucking run for England, mate. You will be running away from me. You'll be flat out the fucking arena, fucking straight out, 70 miles per hour. You train that running, mate. You get out of there as fast as you fucking can. Mate, that's beautiful. You do that.
Right, so I realise you might be thinking to yourself, Lewis just brought up the fact that he used to run for England to convince the world that he's the next one of Mike Tyson. Surely it doesn't get more embarrassing than that, does it?
I'm still up for doing it just because I can't get to America, like, you need to understand that. And all your little gay little fans fucking going at it.
Wait, so now you're just starting to be homophobic?
Stop being a wet you, just fucking...
No, your insult was calling people gay. I don't quite understand that one.
Yep, that's right. He used gay as an insult in 2018. Just doesn't help himself, does he? Now, after that embarrassing display of whatever the fuck Lewis was trying to do happened, we then decided to solve everything on Twitter. Rah! Oh, fucking hell, rah. Rah, people underestimate me. If this can happen, and happens, I'm going to step in that ring and prove all the people saying I'll get battered wrong. But then you will all find something else to bully me on. People need to grow up. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. Lol, you're not even big enough to be considered for it, yet I have more subs than him! Right, put it this way, I'm not gonna say nothing more. I'll big myself up, but just on the day I'm gonna prove myself and prove all you bum-licking cunts wrong. Watch me. Bloody hell, Lewis Clark really is serious about this, isn't he? He's really trying to intimidate me, and I will tell you for a fact right now, I'm intimidated. But I can't just let Lewis Clark do that, okay? I've got to fight back. I've got to intimidate him. I've got to just do something. Okay, right, so he's DM'd me saying that I need to be training or something, okay? Which probably means that he's training himself. He's probably doing fucking sprints or something down the track, because... after all, he did run for England, folks. I'm gonna show him, I'm gonna show Lewis Clark all of the training that I'm gonna need to do in order to beat him. And that's exactly what I did, folks. I then sent him a picture of me eating some crisps, because why the fuck would I need to train against Lewis fucking Clark? But as you can probably guess, ladies and gentlemen, this wasn't the end of the beautiful slugfest with Lewis Clark, because he then went to tell me that I need to grow up, and he threatened me with legal action. I mean, it's strong words for someone who still uses gay as an insult in 2018, but each to their own. So after Lewis Clark threatened me with legal action and told me that the Bobby's gonna be knocking at my door in no time if I don't stop talking about him, I've done what any sane person would do in that situation, and just posted the whole conversation on Twitter with the caption telling people where to find me in a couple weeks' time. And that right there, folks, was all I needed to do, because you lot took over after that. I think it's fair to say, I'm in Lewis Clark's head. Oh boy, okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's a new day. It's been a few days since the last time you see me. I'm getting the top back on because we've got some things to talk about. So after the last time I spoke to you, it was quite clear to see that Lewis Clark was rattled, okay? He was bloody fuming. So fuming, in fact, he rang up his mate right there and then and decided, you know what, we're gonna have a scrap in the nearest play park and plaster it for all my Snapchat viewers to see. Now, first of all, you might look at this picture and think, bloody hell, they must have some strong bag down south. Or for you more intellectual people out there, you would look at this picture and think, Lewis Clark got battered, didn't he? And yes, I know, we're all shocked. But even way, ladies and gentlemen, you're wrong. You're just wrong. Lewis Clark's proven that you're wrong as well. But now I've had to go at Lewis Clark in the past for not bringing evidence to the equation, okay? But this time, he really did. But he put the caption on and he made sure to say that he didn't get banged, okay? He didn't get hit. He didn't get knocked down. That blood that you can see pouring from his nose was just because he was wearing his nose ring. And it just cut him a little bit, okay? It wasn't from the punch. It just kind of slipped. It just kind of cut his nose a little bit. So with that information right there, with all the proof that we've just been given, you can just assume that Lewis Clark is just an absolute warrior, isn't he? Well, I'll answer your question, Callum, in the shortest way possible. No! You see, we can't just judge Lewis Clark's boxing ability on one clear photo, okay? Because sometimes people get hit. You might even bleed. Some people bleed easier than others. We've got to judge his boxing ability in the form of a video. But the one problem with that is, do we actually have a video of Lewis Clark, like, sparring someone maybe, or maybe on, like, the pads or something, that we can just show exactly how good his boxing ability is? Well, of course we fucking do. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this segment right now, would I? So, I mean, let's have a quick look.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the...
Ah, yes, Lewis Clark. That was fucking abysmal. But you two really need to work on some things right there, because I'm not even saying this to be sarcastic. I genuinely believe my niece would beat you in a fight. and she's 4 years old, Lewis. This is why people take the piss out of him, and he blames me. He says I ruined his career. What the fuck did I do? It's your fault for posting shite like that. Oh, fuck this, right? I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm literally just gonna post it on Twitter and see what you guys fucking think, okay? I can't be the only person who's really disappointed. Okay, so I've just went to Twitter to tweet out the video, and Lewis Clark actually tweeted some stuff about Ryan fucking Franklin. Okay, let's have a look at this. Bruv, I see your tweet. That video was deliberate. Me fucking around, because when I fight Markie on the undercard, he don't expect much. But if you think you're bad, why don't you face me instead? Or are you shook, lol? Whoa, Lewis Clark, sorry? Now, first of all, if you performed in that video on purposely bad, you are a very good actor, first of all. And secondly, why are you getting pissed off with people calling you shit? Wasn't that the whole point of the video? Oh, no, of course it fucking wasn't, because now you're backpedaling. But second of all, more importantly, what the fuck do you mean you're gonna fight Ryan Franklin instead? You chose to fight me, okay? You tweeted me first to fight. Are you really that scared, Lewis? I started this video in a clown costume, for fuck's sake. There's nothing to be scared of. I'm just little Callum. I genuinely can't believe this guy. He's literally trying everything he possibly can to duck and weave. First of all, I can't get the time at work. Second of all, I don't have enough money to go to America. Third of all, Ryan Franklin, you wanna fight instead? Mate, you're a fucking funny. There's no getting out of this now, surely. You've gotta fight me, Lewis. That's how it works. He then goes on to say what he says all the fucking time. He says that he's got more views than him, he's got more subscribers than him, and Ryan's got more to gain than Lewis. Yeah, because here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know already, Lewis Clark, in every single argument he's ever had in his life, has to bring up how many subscribers he has, how many views he gets, and how famous he is. Because apparently getting like 10,000 views a video is famous nowadays. Doesn't matter if you get more views than him, doesn't matter if you have more subscribers than him, who fucking cares? The thing is, we're doing a boxing fight, okay? Subscribers aren't gonna help you, no one's gonna help you in this situation other than your fists, and you don't know how to use them, so don't try and fucking bring subscribers up to it, because it's not gonna help you. Right, now I'll leave you on this, okay, ladies and gentlemen. Lewis Clark, I know you're watching this video. It's blatantly obvious that you're going to be watching this video. And before you try and respond to this video by saying that I'm not famous as your response for me saying that you're not famous, I get that. I'm nowhere near famous. I've never once said I'm famous, okay? So don't even bother try saying that, because I'm not delusional like you. Don't even bother trying challenging me on that. But one thing that I will say, and one thing that I will say for the rest of my life, is that I would love to give you a taste of your own medicine, okay? You've been racist to people. You've took the piss out of rape victims. You've took the piss out of domestic abuse victims. You've been homophobic to people. You've literally learned to a defenseless kid. And I would love to pile up all them horrible, horrible things that you've done in your life and pile them up into one big event, one big fight, and literally knock your head off your shoulders and teach you a lesson. So there you go. I said that. Try challenge me on that one, mate.